Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video by Charlie Kirk, and it's titled Simple Argument Crushes Diversity is Our Strength Live. You guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what Charlie Kirk has for us in this video.
Kind of want to ask you your comments on your DEI statement about seeing a black pilot, right? Prior Air Force vet, worked in airframe my 7 years while I was in before I was medically retired. So I fixed them for a while. I become a pilot. Let's say I'm your pilot, you see me, I want to know your reaction to seeing me as your pilot. Yeah. Do you immediately think like, oh, I'm glad I see him? Or
so what did I say?
If I remember correctly, you said you see I believe you see a black pilot at this time. You're wondering, hey, is this the right guy? This, that, the other. My question is,
you're close. All right, let me tell you exactly what I said.
Sure,
okay,
thank you.
So this was in response, first and foremost, to United Airlines, saying that half of all their new pilots that they're going to hire are going to be women or people of color. Currently, they're 15%.
Okay.
So they want to go from 15% to 50%. A conversation then ensued about how every time affirmative action is employed, standards have to be lowered. There's not a single instance where that does not occur. So then I said, boy, if I see a black pilot, I'm now going to wonder, is that individual qualified? Or were they selected because of their race? Comma, but that's not who I am, but this makes me think this way. And I stand completely by that statement.
Okay.
Secondly, let me just finish.
Sure, yeah, sorry.
DEI and affirmative action, what it does is it lowers the merit, it lowers the threshold of standards, and increases things that do not matter, such as skin color and ethnic background. So that is what I said.
Okay. So I just want, like, you see me, and
You guys, I totally understand Charlie Kirk's point of view and where he stands according to the airline, because hiring people because of their race or because of their skin color doesn't qualify them for a job. And one reason their eyebrows when it comes to this kind of job position is very, very natural and expected, because you don't just hire people because of their skin color, because of their race, or because of their ethnicity. You hire people because they are qualified to do the job. And if I'm aware of this kind of situation, I'm definitely going to question and raise eyebrows when it comes to something as serious as an airline, because you wouldn't want to fly with a pilot that is not even qualified just because they are blacks and they are being hired to fill that position of a qualified person. One shouldn't complain. I can bet you that anyone who is aware of how the people were hired is definitely going to have reservations about flying with that particular airlines. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Because there's diversity doesn't mean that we should give jobs to people who are not qualified for that job. Because people are preaching about diversity doesn't mean that people should be given jobs that they are not even qualified for, that they are not fit to handle. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's continue watching, you guys.
So if I see you as a white individual, I think that you were selected because of your competency, not because of an affirmative action program.
all right, so let's say I apply as an African American because I am African American. I just look very white, which is legit.
Are you South African or?
No. My father's black. My mother's white.
Okay.
My father raised me, so I identify with how I was raised, who I grew up with, stuff like that. So my point is, I can identify as black and get hired under a DEI, let's so to speak, saying that I don't get all the proper flight hours. I'm a bomb-ass fucking pilot, all that shit. But you see me, you immediately see that I'm white. You don't. That's not cause for you to concern and be like, I wonder if this guy's got it. You see me, right?
Well, again, just going back to what I said, a white individual does not have special hiring quotas or practices that are giving them an extra leg up. In fact, it's the opposite. So let me use a similar analogy. At Harvard, white and Asian students had to get 200 or 300 points better score on the SAT than comparable Pacific Islander, Native American, or black students. And this happens across the board. This is happening in medical schools. This is happening in surgical practices. So your example aside, you immediately assume when you see a macro trend that affirmative action and DEI means we're going to elevate race above competency. And I think every single person in this audience, if you go into a surgery and all of a sudden your doctor comes and he says, hey, I was hired because of DEI. I really don't know what I'm doing. You're about to go under. We're about to operate on your kidneys. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not going to say diversity is our strength. You want the best surgeon. Now, a more important question to ask me is, Charlie, do you believe that black pilots can be qualified? Of course, any individual can be qualified.
Wow, you guys, I really love the way Charlie Kirk debates because he uses a life situation or life event to state examples. Like he said about a surgeon who is hired under DEI. If you know the way that man was hired, I bet you're going to pick up your shoes and run out of that surgery room. Nobody will want to be handled or live their life in the hands of someone who is not competent enough for the job. And this is where Charlie Kirk is coming from. And I understand it so much. As much as we all want affirmative actions, and as much as diversity is still being considered, we're not going to put diversity in place of competency because a lot is going to go wrong. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'm really having fun reacting to Charlie Kirk, and wow, you guys, let's wrap this video up.
I want a hiring quota and program that only cares about qualification, not skin color. And thirdly, I would say, why does United Airlines care so much about the color of the pilots that are flying them? Shouldn't they just want the best pilots? When you guys are flying from Vegas to Dallas or Vegas to Chicago, are you going to feel safer or more comfortable when you hit turbulence if you have a diverse pilot, or if you have a cockpit of the most qualified people that are there that have proven that they know how to land and fly planes?
Yeah. Thank you. Just want to ask one more thing for that. How do you, because I saw the video, you used the Harvard perspective as well there. How do you feel about legacies in that regard? Because legacies obviously have a leg up in getting into certain institutions just based on who went there before them that is close to them.
How do I feel? I think legacies are somewhat against merit, to be consistent.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
just want to make sure you're consistent.
But I will say, though, that the study of legacies have been done because their parents are smart. They're usually actually pretty smart. And so the moving average is that legacies aren't nearly as unqualified as some affirmative action people, but there are plenty of unqualified legacies that get into Ivy League institutions, to be consistent.
Sweet. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting debate from Charlie Kirk, and I really loved his point of view. I love the way Charlie Kirk debates the student because he makes them to see the full picture and not to be clouded by what agenda is being pushed in the world. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Would you rather hire someone of your skin color because they are from the same race as you, or someone that is really qualified for that job? Let me know. I really want to hear your thoughts on this one, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.